Now we want to put the microphones on our talent and get the microphones hooked up to the audio board. Okay. For the talent, we typically use wireless microphones, wireless lavaliers they're called. So there's two parts to it. There's the microphone itself. This is the part that goes on the talent, and it's a little itty bitty microphone like that. Okay. And that's also known as a transmitter, because what that does is it transmits a signal back to the audio board. Then it has a receiver. The receiver catches the signal from the mic, from the transmitter, so the transmitter sends the signal to the receiver, and then that's why we plug this into the audio board. That's how you're able to hear them. Okay? So this needs to be plugged in the back. If it's the first talent, you put it, if it's number 1, see there's number 1 on it, then you put it on channel 2 right here, talent 1, and if it has a number 2, then you put it on the second one. Okay? So this one goes right here. In the back, there's only one spot that you can put it. It's in channel 2, and you plug it in. Okay? And then we just set it here, somewhere out of the way of the ones you're using. You're going to be using these 2 knobs, so don't set it there, it'll get in your way. We just kind of put it over here. Alright, it's not turned on yet, so you open it like that. There's a little pincher on the side. Then there's an on button. You hold the on button until it's on. Okay, we'll go ahead and leave that alone for a second while we set up the microphone. Okay, the microphone goes on the talent, and what you do is you ask the talent to hide this underneath their shirt or their jacket, and you just let them put it up their shirt, and then you clip it on at the top, or you have them clip it on. There's a little clip like this that you just squeeze, and then they hide it under their shirt, like the one I'm wearing right now is hidden under my shirt, and then you just clip it on at the collar. Jackets are really nice because you can hide them under the jacket collar and stuff like that. You clip it on right there. Okay? You want to put it in a way that you're not getting clothes ruffling on it, and those are the kind of things you listen for. You listen if like there's like noise, that means that there's like, it'll sound like this. That means their clothes are touching it or something like that, and you need to adjust it. Okay? Then, once you've got it on the talent, you turn it on. The same way as the transmit or the receiver. You open it, hold down the on button. Okay. Can you see these levels right there? Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2. The levels are not working. 1 second. Okay. This microphone has an on switch on the mic itself. Most don't. So that's why I couldn't see the levels. But if you zoom in, on this screen, can you see those little lines that move up and down when I talk? Those are the audio levels. So you've got to make sure you're seeing those, or else this isn't working for some reason. Batteries are dead or something like that. So when you hook this up to the talent, you check that the audio levels are working when they talk. You also check the battery life. This right here is the battery. If there's less than 2 bars, so if there's 2 or 3 bars, you're okay. If there's 1 bar, we throw the batteries away if they're disposable and we get new ones. If they're rechargeable, then we put in some freshly charged batteries. Okay? On this end, you want to make sure that this receiver is set to this microphone because they might be set to another microphone. So to do that, you go back to the receiver, which is this one here that we have hooked up. You also know which is which because it says receiver and transmitter on it. On the back side, it says receiver and transmitter is the microphone. You'll see that on the back, okay? You open this up. Tell me if you can see that. Okay. You click set, this button right here, and then you use these arrow buttons to navigate, and you want to find the sync. Can you read it on the camera? You want to find the sync. When you have sync selected, you push the set button again, and it will say sync. This will take a minute or so, but it will make sure that that microphone is talking to the correct microphone. Okay? Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you also want to do this when the other microphone's not on. So turn off the other microphone to do that so that it doesn't accidentally sync with the other person's microphone. Okay, looks like it's done. Testing 1, 2, and it's working. I have levels. And I'll put a checklist on here of everything audio needs to do. So when it's your turn, you just go through the checklist and okay, I did that, I did that, I did that. All right. Next thing we do is we make sure the audio levels are high enough on the microphone itself. So I don't know if you can see this very well on the camera, but every time I talk, those levels go up or down, okay? If they're hitting clear down here, then it's too soft. If they're clear down at the bottom. If they're clear up at the top, then it's too loud. It will sound bad. You want to be about 3/4 of the way up, so about 2/3 of the way up. So you have them just talk naturally like they would in their evening announcements. And if it's not loud enough, then you go into set, and you go to sensitivity right here with these arrows. You just move to sensitivity. You click set, and then right now it's set to -18 dB. You can change that. Push set, then you exit out, and then you watch it. And if the levels are now where you want it, then you're good to go. Okay?